things just don't stop in this studio today. We've just, as soon as we kick someone out, we get some more people in. We have one half, it's 2/4 rather, not just one person, of the Arachnids.
Howdy.
Sitting right in front of me.
Good afternoon.
How are you guys going?
Well, thanks for having us on, guys.
That's all right. For those playing at home, please introduce yourselves and tell me something unnecessary about you.
Okay, hi, I'm Lachie. I play keyboards and sing lead vocals for the Arachnids. And I was thinking about something unnecessary about myself earlier today, and I realised that last night while watching the new Muppets movie...
Oh, nice. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, I highly recommend you check it out. Yes. Well, I realised that there's a sort of consistent pattern that I don't usually, get suckered into emotional bits in movies that often, but something about the Muppets always makes me cry.
Oh, yeah. Is it a Miss Piggy thing?
No, it's more Kermit. He just he's so pure and so noble, He's always trying to do the right thing.
It's not easy being green.
It's a childhood thing.
Oh yeah, it ties back to days of Sesame Street and Muppets growing up for sure.
I'm impressed it brought you to tears.
Oh, often. In the Christmas Carol one where little Timmy the Frog dies, oh man, I'm a mess.
That's the best Muppet
Luckily,
movie.
it's only an alternate reality and not what actually goes on.
I'm Callum. I play guitars. Something unnecessary about me, I really love octopuses.
Like to eat?
No, absolutely the opposite to that. That's
okay, good. Don't eat them.
Me.
Please don't eat an octopus.
No, and I'm a carnivore, yes. But octopuses, I think they're fascinating, remarkable creatures.
Cool. Question: is it octopuses or octopi? I've never known.
I've crossed this bridge so many times. I can't remember. And I should put on record after hearing your last guest and your conversation, I'm also a primary school teacher, so
really?
maybe this is why I don't know it.
Did you know that tadpoles grew into frogs?
I did. I teach grade 1, so
okay. So do you teach the frog lifestyle? Because this is what I brought up with him, but he was like, "No, I'm a trained high school HPE teacher. I'm not meant to know any of this stuff."
Well, I guess in HPE talking about a frog life cycle would be a little weird.
But they have to talk about reproductive cycles.
It's all linked into biology. I can see where that's going.
I guess, but no, we do life cycles and things like that.
Yeah, cool.
Diagrams and arrows. It's awesome.
So you want to give a shout out to the kiddies?
Hey kids, you should be at school right now.
They're not, tuning in under the bike racks.
No, I hope not.
Cool.
Well, smokes out and get back to class.
Yeah.
Grade 1s.
These grade 1s.
Rascally.
You can tell they got the cigarette pack just rolled up in their sleeve, trying to be subtle
scamps.
about it.
Pretty red.
Back to you instead of 6-year-olds.
Yes.
You are a 4-piece band that I read in your biography. You wear your hearts on your hips, not your sleeves, your hips. That's
a little
how do you wear your hearts on your hips? Is it because you make people dance?
Yeah, it's in reference to the fact that groove is a really strong part of the sound that we work with and the music that we play and make. But it's also about being frank and really getting to some core meaningful material as well as providing some substance. So that's the heart, and it's on your hips. I guess it's swinging and gyrating and all over the place.
See, when I read heart on your hips, I immediately think of a heart, like the organ, a heart, just sitting on your hips. And then you said swinging and gyrating, and there's blood going everywhere. I have a weird imagination.
That's out there. Well done.
Thanks.
Although we have been looking for a new aspect to our live show, so
there you go. Just get some hearts. You have a single that is out. Is this your very first single, or is it a first single of an upcoming EP, or is it both?
It's our first single off our debut EP.
Wow. Exciting times for you then.
It is very exciting. I think a lot of musicians and indie bands would have that similar experience of doing a lot of work and building up to that point, and then finally having the product in your hand is always very satisfying and exciting.
Yes. Yeah, it would be.
So the single's called No More Reason, which we've got pressed with an acoustic B-side of the same track, acoustic version that we did up.
We got the film clip.
Yeah, that's circulating YouTube. It's been around for a while. It's sort of linked in with the theme of the artwork. We've got a superhero motif happening, and the film clip's all about
bit of spandex.
Overcoming that,
Are you guys
that
wearing
voice
spandex?
Inside your head.
No, we're not. They wouldn't let us put the spandex on. We got an actor for that.
No.
But you should check out the actor. If we weren't allowed spandex, this actor pulls it off.
Okay. I'm quite the fan of... Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say I'm quite the fan of spandex, but then guys, spandex. I don't know.
Well, you should check this out.
Might be a bit revealing.
Subconscious childhood links before. I'm not sure I want to know.
This film clip could change your opinion on that.
All right. Cool. Well, because of this single, you are going on a bit of a tour, the Vulture Tour.
Yes.
Yeah, The Vulture is the name of the forthcoming EP.
Right.
Which, it's a 5-track EP. And yeah, we've worked on the songs for a long time. We're really happy with how they've been recorded. We worked with Bryce at Zero Interference in Bowen Hills, as well as a producer friend of ours called Josh McPhee. And yeah, everything came together beautifully. So
Cool.
we're kicking off the touring and gigging tomorrow night.
Yeah, at Rick's.
Yeah.
Good old Rick's.
Good old Rick's.
Institution,
Gotta love
nice
Rick's.
and free.
Yeah. So, you're stepping out on this tour. Is this your first tour then?
No, we've toured
No?
down south 2 or 3 times now. This will probably be our 4th journey.
Oh, so you're quite versed in touring. You know what to do.
We haven't booked flights yet. We haven't booked accommodation. We haven't booked any cars. So we should know better. We know that we should have done it by
And of course
now.
we're doing it
but
at a
we
holiday
haven't.
peak time as well, so
Yeah.
everything's expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
We're
job.
right on top of all of
But
it.
we've done it so many times. We know that we're in the wrong now. We're not oblivious
Right.
to the
Oh,
fact
that's
that we're
good.
wrong.
Do you have so if you're flying, you're not driving around?
No, we're flying.
I was gonna ask for like the best road trip songs. Do you have a car sing along?
Oh, we've been there before.
Last tour we did, we drove.
Yeah.
I'd
What's your
have to
car
say that we love
sing-along?
busting out the Peter Coombe.
Yeah.
There's 3 of the 4 of us are big Peter Coombe fans from back in the day. And we actually got to support him last year, which was really fun.
Yeah, made your lives.
But, you know, a bit of
Really
juicy
cool.
green grass, a bit of toffee apple.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, newspaper mama.
Yeah.
We could go on.
Yeah. They're all awesome.
Cool. All right. I think I might leave it there though.
Yeah.
Oh, happy to. The other great thing about being experienced with each other on tour, when we have done the van thing, we know exactly how far we have to lower all of our personal standards just to maintain some sort of sanity and civility between each other during the length of the tour. It's much better to just have that all-out stoush for 5-10 minutes to begin with and get over it.
Yep.
And then everyone knows where we stand and the levels of depravity required. So,
You just have to do the head count before you drive off.
Yeah.
After you've had a fight, though. Just make sure there's still
Make sure they're all there.
of you there.
You've ne-
says you, sir. Mysterious Houdini.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
We were on tour last year in, I believe it was Sydney, just
Sydney.
about to move on to our Newcastle show. And this was getting towards the end of the 2.5-week journey, and, you know, the car was getting smaller by the day, and, you know, patiences were starting to wear thin. And we were staying in this backpackers overnight. And, yeah, we all awoke after a fun night of revelry and, you know, debauchery and whatever you're supposed to be allowed to get up to on tour. To find that we were missing one guitarist. One Callum had just
I'd gone.
Just disappeared.
mysteriously slipped away in the dark of the night.
See, I wanted to kick on and keep partying, but everything was shut. So I was like, oh, well, this is boring. So after possibly a few beers, I considered that, I'll just move off to Newcastle now because I still want to be awake and I'm bored. So I packed my bag and got, you know, the 2 a.m. train to Newcastle. And hung out in Newcastle for the day until they got there.
And from my perspective, the situation was quite strange because I hadn't stayed with the band that night. I'd been out revelling all night myself, and by the time I managed to make contact and organise a pickup, I got in the car, still quite hungover, in bad need of some coffee. And it took me a little while, but I realised that there was a lot more space in the car.
Yeah. Oh, you're calling me fat now?
Hey, your words. But yeah, we managed to track him down before he hurt himself, luckily.
We're going to have to wrap it up. I'm sorry, we've just got so much on today.
That's cool.
No,
that
it's
we've
cool.
got
Always
someone
busy here
phoning
down
in
at the
soon.
labs.
I know. But yeah, well, I'm going to play your signal. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. Yes, let's play your signal. This is the signal you beam out to superheroes,
There are
and then
signals.
they come flying. Yeah, right. Okay.
We apologise for melting your brain today. We're sorry.
It's all your fault, and the frogs and the octopuses. Oh, jeez. Anyway, this is the Arachnids with No More Reason. If you like what you hear, they're going to be playing at Rick's tomorrow night, but they're also playing a few other times around Brisbane and Sydney, Canberra, Newcastle, Melbourne, all these other places. Check out their Facebook. I'm sure the info is there.
I'd just like to quickly say that we launched on iTunes this very day.
Oh,
also. So
there
if you
you
like
go.
the sound of the track and want to hear the B-side as well, you can grab it online.
Go
from
buy
now on.
it, because support Aussie music.
Totes.
Yeah. You're in for Triple Z. It's just after 2:20.
Mask of guilt and arrogance. I'm awake, 'cause I'm aware, and there's nobody else out there that gets it like I do. I've no choice but to keep up my